What's up guys, how are we all doing today? So today we are actually shooting remote. I'm out doing a travel vlog at the moment and I wanted to come on here and actually talk to you guys about some freaking awesome shows that are happening in Tokyo this month in October. And also in saying that, I'll freaking be there this month in October. I'm going to tell you about some shows that I will actually be at as well too. So if you guys see me out there, please make sure you say hello. But in saying that, let's check out these first couple of shows together. So the first show that we're going to be talking about is going to be at Spotify O West, and this is October 10th, Friday, and the band is called The Cards I Play. I'm really freaking stoked about this. It's actually one of the first times we've ever had this on our show, but we're gonna have the band introduce themselves really quick.
What's up, you guys? We are The Cards I Play. We're a new metal band based in Tokyo, Japan. We just released our second full-length album called Diamond Avenue. Please go check that out if you haven't yet. And to celebrate the release of the album, we are going on our first ever solo headline tour across Japan. We just finished the Nagoya and Osaka show, and we have our last Tokyo show coming up on the 10th of October at Shibuya Spotify O West. I hope to see you guys there. If you guys like new metal, metalcore, any type of heavy music, I think you will enjoy our show. Please come through. Yeah. What do you have to say, bro?
Well, if you happen to be visiting Japan in October, please check it out. The show's going to be great. We're going to have tons of fun. And yeah, see you in the pit.
See you in the pit.
I freaking wish that I could be there on the 10th, dude. I would most definitely be in the pit. But in saying that, hopefully they have a show coming up whenever I am going to be in Tokyo, man. But make sure you check them out. They're an amazing band. They're on Instagram. They're pretty active over there. And if y'all are going to be in Tokyo and you guys need to find out how to get tickets, definitely please message them on Instagram as well. But follow them, check their music out. So this next show is actually going to be one that I will be at. I'm really freaking stoked about this. This band is called Prompts, and they are actually a band that my friend Alan from Daikotic introduced me to last time I was in Tokyo. Reached out to PK to see if they had a show while I was out here, and sure enough, they're freaking playing, and I'm stoked. They're playing actually right next to Shibuya Station. This is Rite of Passage 2025 Prompts featuring Shadows and Kala. So it's gonna be a freaking wild show, man. Prompts is headlining this one, and they are gonna crush it. They are so heavy, dude, and I genuinely love seeing a band like this heavy getting this popular. They're crushing it, and I cannot wait to see this show, man. So again, I'll be out there. If you guys see freaking tall Gaijin dude out there with probably a black hat on, that's me. Come see what's up if you want to. But Prompts, I'll definitely be out at that show. So the last show that we're going to be talking about on this one is Coldrain. They've been dropping a lot of new songs, so I'm really curious to see if they're going to be dropping any new songs live for us on this one, but they're playing at the Zepp Haneda on the 24th. I'll actually be at that concert as well too, covering that show and doing a travel vlog for them. Genuinely excited about that. I love Coldrain. This will be the first time I've been able to see them live, and really excited to see them, man. He's one of my favorite metal vocalists, and I feel like he's just got such a versatile style of singing. So Coldrain, the 24th, and that is at Zepp Haneda. It's an amazing venue as well too. It would be cool to be able to cover this one. So now we're gonna head over to Choka and Howard in Japan, and I don't even know if they know I'll be there in October, so freaking swipe it.
Thanks, John, and it's time to talk about the best gigs in Tokyo in October. As always, I will be bringing you 3 awesome band shows, while we've also got
3 awesome idol gigs, starting with the 4th of October. This is going to be a Saturday. The venue is Shibuya WWWX. It's in the same building as Shibuya WWW. And we think. This is a circuit show called Hype Idol. I often perform in it myself, but this one has a different lineup. This is the kind of show where you can get a wristband and you'll be able to see all the shows, and you'll get to see Lady Baby, who I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. Tenrin and Paradik are super famous idol groups from Tokyo. This is a great gig to start out with if you are just getting into the idol scene or you want to see some famous idol groups. The next awesome idol gig is on the so the next day. This one starts at 8 in the morning, but if you're the kind of person who likes to sleep in, there will be a live stream available, so you can also watch it from home if you would like. This is a one-man show hosted by Kaede Tsukimori. She has fans, so she is very foreigner friendly. A lot of her shows are very J-pop, reminiscent of like the Kyary Pami Pami era. So what's cool about this show is that if you buy a live stream ticket, you can either watch the live stream and you can also show up to the show if you're feeling like showing up to the show. So everything's the same price, and you'll get to see Kaede's music. She's very awesome, very bubbly, sweet, amazing girl. Check her out. And back to you, Howard, for the next gig.
And yes, I want to talk to you guys about what's happening a few days later on the 9th of October in Shinjuku Antinock. That's a rather nice little quaint old school rock and roll style live house venue where there's going to be 7 artists playing at the same show. And this is quite a selection of artists. I mean, everything from kind of like a borderline alt idol, poppy, slightly crazy vibe all the way through to some really straight, fun, engaging, catchy, heavy rock bands. From the number 0, a band who I know a lot of people have been getting into quite recently, who've kind of got a bit of a Western rock styles, all the way to yesAND, a band who I've been supporting, who are a very Japanese style pop rock band. We've got LETITOUT Lelia. I know a lot of people have been talking about them. They are a really fun, engaging band. But then if you look at some of the other artists on this list, well, I mean, just look at that picture for yourself. This is quite an eclectic show, and it's starting off at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, which means it's going to be running throughout the entire evening. This will probably set up the last half of your Thursday. Hey, what better things are there to do on Thursday than enjoy a show like this? I think it's going to be eclectic, good taste of the kind of whole breadth of the sort of music that you can get in Japan in a live house. This to me feels like a really great example of that, because you really are going to be getting 7 very different artists, but also one consistent high level of quality. So definitely one that I would recommend that you check out. But also, I have to talk to you about a show happening on the 17th of October. About just over a week later than that, and this is a show that I have to admit one of my friends has been involved in setting up. It's happening at Shimokitazawa Waiver. Again, another kind of old school rock and roll style live house venue. This has got some great bands. Now, I know a lot of you guys have heard of Mellows. Mellows have been making a lot of noise with online reactors, like our dear friend John. And, you know, Mellows are a heavier group, but very much bringing that kind of kawaii, heavy sort of vibe to their music. I've seen them live and they were absolutely brilliant. So much fun, really great stage show. But also at the show will be GirlsFistGT. Now, we've talked about them before. This is a really interesting band because of the fact that they have kind of, well, you can see they've got an anime image, they've worked with manga and anime, but they're also a really, really on point live band. They did the opening act at Now No Yaon last time out. If you don't know, that is a famous festival for like girls rock bands. It happens every single year, happens in Hibiya Park, really nice amphitheater venue. They were the opening act there, and that's always for big name artists. So, you know, we've got some really interesting people between Mellows, GirlsFistGT, and the other 2 acts. They're upcomers. You might not have heard of them yet, but I can assure you, really interesting as well. I would say big credit to my friend for like laying out a really interesting evening here. It's starting at 6 o'clock, and as you can see, the tickets are going from 4,000 yen. So again, it's a nice affordable show as well in Shimokitazawa, truly the home of Tokyo and therefore Japan's music. But, well, if we're talking about important events happening with dear friends, we must talk about what's happening 2 days later.
So, on the 19th of October, this is a Sunday night, doors open at 7 p.m. It's gonna be my birthday show! Woo! This only happens once a year, so I better see you all there. Our group will be revealing some new costumes that I designed. We'll be performing from my album that came out on my birthday last year. I will also be performing Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi for my solo section. Hey! So, it's gonna be a super exciting show. Hope to see y'all there. Come celebrate my birthday with me. There will also be a live stream and a live video archive available. So if you guys are sitting at home wishing that you could see my birthday show, then sign up to watch the live stream.
I will be at the show too, by the way.
Yes. And my birthday show is the last show that Idol Shikaku, my group, has planned before our November Osaka trip. This will be on November 2nd. We'll be Power, which is another famous self-produced idol group who produces everything by themselves. Yay! And back to you, Howard.
Thanks very much for that, Choka. I am definitely looking forward to that show anyway. I mean, as I've said a million times before, your group does some really crazy, unique shows. Everyone's different, and I know this one's going to definitely be one of those as well. But I am going to be talking to you lastly about a show happening a few days after that on the 25th of October. And for this, I'm just going to pull out the poster for the actual gig and just show it to you. If you're not already aware, Ash Frast is a very popular solo singer, works with a rock band, and well, her sound is just absolutely brilliant. If you ever wanted to see a proper full-on rock show in Tokyo, in a live house setting with someone who is very famous on the circuit, has a wonderful rock star persona, but is also able to kind of engage in that way that proper live house bands can. This is just the best artist to see if you are into live house rock music. And it's her first, well, one-man show in quite a while, actually. She's been performing all over Japan. She's been doing acoustic shows, she's been performing with her band, but this is going to be her doing a big show at Shibuya WWW. We talked about that earlier. And this is a great venue as well. Obviously, you've probably already heard of Shibuya. It's the place with the big crossing. It's near to there. And it's a really nice venue, as I say. So I am, again, going to be going to that show as well. I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be great. And one thing I would actually add is she has some of the best fans. Like, the fans at her show are brilliant. So if you also want to make some friends who are really into the rock scene as well, it's going to be great for that too, because there's just going to be a lot of people there having a really wonderful time. So I'm looking as well. There's going to be quite a lot of the shows on this October list that I'm going to be attending. So there's a good chance that you're going to meet me and Choka at some time in October if you're in Japan, all right? So those are the gigs that are going to be happening in October, and I personally think it's going to be one hell of a good month.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. So we are looking forward to seeing. I mean, actually, yeah, we're going to be at a few of these shows anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're definitely going to be at your birthday. It would be rather unusual if you missed that. Anyway, there you go. October, great month. We're looking forward to seeing you next month for another one of these catch-ups. But until we do, John?
I will actually be in Tokyo on the 19th for Choka's birthday. So if possible, I can get a ticket. I will definitely be out at that show, hang out with Choka and Howard, and get to see them in person again, man. That would be amazing. They had a lot of really great shows happening this month. So for real, if y'all are in October, if y'all are out in Tokyo in October, please make sure you check these bands out. Make sure you go give them a follow on any of their social media. And again, if there are any bands that would ever like to come on here and kind of introduce themselves to our audience, I would love to have that happen. So please reach out to us, message me anytime, and I will talk to y'all then. Friggin' toodles! A boom!